but now for my lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host Adam Sims and welcome to the 2017 European Freestyle Pro Tour. With 27 different competitors from 12 different countries and 3 different continents, it's an absolute international feast of talent. It's a tour that draws not just those keen to kickstart an international career, but seasoned pros who dip in and out of the tour to increase competition experience, gain points and exposure. So with little to no wind today, on the first day of competition, we are going to run through how competition works, both in windsurfing and in towing, so that you guys know what to expect in the coming days and how it all works out. So windsurfing competition, as the moves have progressed, so has the actual format of competition itself. Back in the days, it used to be overall impression format, so sort of who looked the best on the water. This got out of hand as the riders became too good and it became extremely difficult for the judges to keep up. With the shift in focus, the powers above developed a scoring system that focused on performing the best moves, the biggest moves. As a result, the progression of a more aerial form of freestyle developed to what we see today and what we are expecting in arguably what is the most dynamic sport in the world. So how does it work? Well, let's not hear it from me, let's hear it from the guys that are competing in the next few days.
Well, from the outside it may seem a bit tricky to understand,
but in actual fact it's really straightforward.
We have a 7-minute heat.
We perform move on both tags.
There's no maximum number of moves we can attempt.
The best 4 moves each tag will count.
So that's 8 moves to count, 4 from each tag.
We score the move according to style, diversity and technical difficulty.
So the rider that wins the most from these 3 categories will advance, and the rounds, well, they're a bit like a World Cup soccer series.
A top 2 from a 4-man heat advance. In the final we go often to 2-man heats.
And increase the number of judges for that heat.
To make things more fair.
Sometimes we have to go into the second round of competition that's called double elimination.
This is similar, but allows everyone a fighting chance to come back.
And potentially win the entire event.
And that's it. Check this in action late in the event.
In the same way that we cannot control the progression of moves, we cannot tame the forces of nature. As a result, a slightly more alternative form of windsurfing was born, towing. Towing offers high octane action close to the crowds. It's easy to schedule around an ever-changing forecast. Here is how it works.
We, the riders, are pulled behind the jet ski at speeds of up to 80 kilometers per hour into a heat area,
which is marked by
one of these boys right in front of this beach.
There are qualifying rounds with 10 people each.
Then a final of 10 riders.
Scores are based on a point system,
where each move has a score of its own.
It's added to an execution score by us, the judges.
And then the best move of 2 rounds counts.
The top 3 riders.
With the highest points out of 60 will advance.
In the final we have 3 rounds.
And that's pretty much it.
With that, let's wrap up here with a beautiful sunset and a nice barbecue laid on for the riders. Stay tuned to the EFPT channel, where we'll have plenty of action coming tomorrow.